All right, so I'm here with Marta. Marta, how old are you?
I'm 35.
And are you originally from Arizona?
No, I'm not. I actually was born in Guatemala, came here when I was 4 years old. My mom, my dad, and my brother.
And are you homeless right now?
I am.
What happened to you that you became homeless?
I actually, pills is what made me homeless. Started off with the prescription oxycodones, and then I got addicted to them. I had severe chronic back pain, and then I went to the streets because I started taking more than I was prescribed.
And now you're stuck on the blues?
I am stuck on the fentanyl ones, the
And
blues.
how long have you been doing the blues?
6 years.
6 years?
Yeah, 6 years. When they first came out, they were I was paying $20 a pill. Now they're down to $2 a pill.
They went down that much?
Within the 6 year time frame, yeah.
And how was the situation that you ended up homeless? Were you having problems at home or?
I was. My mom, she gave me a million chances, and unfortunately, I took advantage of it. The pills unfortunately change you to a person that you don't even recognize anymore. So, yeah, she gave me plenty of chances. I went to detox for 10 days, and then I went right back on the pills. My mom found out. She said she loved me very much, but I had to leave. Until I was ready to turn my life around and change, I couldn't go back home.
And how was your childhood growing up? Did you have both parents?
I did.
Was it a good childhood?
I had an amazing childhood. I got what I needed, what I wanted. My mom and dad had the whole American dream. They were ready to come here and clean toilets if they had to. Yeah. They got their own commercial cleaning business and, moved up from there. So I got everything I possibly could. My parents have been married for 36 years, been together for 35. So I honestly had an amazing childhood.
Did you have any siblings?
I do have one brother, younger brother.
And how's he doing?
He's doing amazing. He he owns his home. My nephew is his only child. Married. Works. He's doing really good.
The reason why I asked that is because the majority of people that I interview out here, they come from broken homes and a lot of abuse when they were children, and that's the reason why I was asking how your childhood was.
No, I had an amazing childhood. No abuse, no mental, no physical, no nothing like that. My brother, like I said, is doing very, very good. Very good.
And does your mom and your brother, do they know? This guy's crazy. Does your family know about your situation right now?
Yes, they do. They're well aware of it. Yeah, they know. They know everything. My mom's my best friend. So my mom knows everything. Unfortunately, I haven't talked to my mom in a few months. Phones got stolen, stuff got stolen, so I don't have a way to contact her right now.
So you still try to keep in contact
I
with
do
her?
I do try.
Well, what does she tell you when you talk to her?
She cries and she tells me to try to change my life and turn it around for me, for my kids, But it's hard. It's not easy. These pills are something else. They're not like your oxys or your prescription ones. These are dangerous. These are something else. That's for sure.
How hard is it to get off of them? I know that you got clean before.
I did. I was in detox for 10 days, and I was actually feeling good. And I came out of detox, and unfortunately, I went right back to them. The cravings were still there. I feel like maybe another few days or maybe another week would have been a lot better for me.
Did you relapse right after you got out?
Pretty much. Pretty much. Because I was on the street, and I came out to McDowell, and then it's everywhere. It's everywhere from 83rd, 91st, all the way down to 27th Avenue, Indian School, Camelback. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. You're sitting down and people come up to you. You want pills? You want blues? You want blues? So it's not like you can get away from it.
What's like one of the worst areas out here as far as the blues go?
It's like I said, it's everywhere. You can go down to as far as Tonopah, and they're there. You can go as far out, as Scottsdale, Lake Havasu, even Apache Junction, and they're there too. It's everywhere. And when you turn around, there's always someone trying to sell you, or trade you, or anything like that.
You said that you were homeless for how long now?
About almost 6 months now.
6 months?
6 months, yeah.
And in those 6 months, what is one of the worst experiences you've had being homeless out here?
Being robbed. Being robbed is one of the worst experiences I've had. I'm thankful that I haven't had experience other things that other females have being out here, alone.
Yeah.
But being robbed is one of them. It's one of the worst things I've experienced, unfortunately.
And what do you do to like survive out here?
But I have to, I don't. There's certain things that I don't do, but I've stolen, I've bargained, you do what you have to do out here, Panhandle.
Do you do any dates?
I don't. I don't do dates. No.
Do you get creeps coming up to you a lot?
A lot.
How do you deal with those?
I tell them I don't do dates and I walk away. That's all I can do, I'm not disrespectful about it because there are women out here that's what they do, and I respect that. It's their choice and everything, but I don't. I'm not disrespectful about it either.
If we have some younger viewers watching this interview and they're thinking about trying blues or trying G, what kind of advice would you give them?
I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. It's tough. I lost my family. I lost my kids, jobs, cars. I've lost everything. And God, I beg them, don't do it. It's not worth it. That 10, 15 minutes of high, of pleasure, whatever, it's not worth it. It's not worth losing everything, losing yourself, because that's what it comes down to. You literally lose yourself on these things. I knew someone that was an amazing person, and these blues turned him into someone I didn't recognize, someone I didn't want to recognize, and I didn't want to know, because it wasn't him. It wasn't. So I beg these children, just don't do it. Have that willpower, talk to your parents. Tell them what's going on. Tell them, hey, I'm being offered this or whatever. Just don't do it.
What can a parent do if they suspect their children are experimenting with these blues?
The blues have a distinctive smell to them. Some of them smell like burnt popcorn, and it lingers. It lingers on their clothes. Talk to your children. Talk to them. Explain to them. Show them videos, because there's videos out there. Not only your videos. There's videos out there of people being slumped over. Looking like zombies in a way. It's embarrassing. It degrades you. These things do. They make you feel like you're lower than dirt. There's experiences where sometimes you just want to forget or whatever, the reason is, but just talk to your children. Don't get mad at them. Don't yell at them. Try to put yourself in their shoes, because it's difficult when you have out of 20 people around you, 9 of them are trying to sell you and 1 is trying to bargain with you. Yeah. It's hard, it's difficult, but I use my experiences for my daughter, because she just turned 18. So I tell her what I've been through, what I go through, and I hope that she makes the right decisions, because at the end of the night, it's her choice.
So you have an 18-year-old daughter?
My oldest.
Do you have other teenagers?
I have a 13-year-old son, my oldest, and then I have an 11-year-old son and a 10-year-old son. I was with their dad for 14 years, and then we're divorced, and I started taking these pills when I was 28. So I got a late start. Yeah. And I've been hooked on them ever since.
And what do they think about mom? Like, what do they say?
They love me, you know.
Yeah. That's good, man.
They love me regardless, but they want their mom back.
Yeah.
And I want to be that mom, you know, like the woman, the mom that I was back then. But like I said, it's not easy if you're, you know, you get prescribed oxys or you Percocets or even baclofen, whatever, you know, and you're on them for so long and you stop, it's difficult because you get the withdrawals and it's not easy. It's not easy. Just try to put yourselves, you know, in our shoes. You know, we don't like being out here. We don't like being homeless. We don't like when it rains, we're cold, you know, at night. When it's hot, you know, in the summer, we don't like that. You know, we don't enjoy it, but it's something that unfortunately we have to do, you know. And I know it's a choice, we don't have to, but some of us don't have another option, you know. It's just, there is, but there isn't. I don't know, it's difficult, you know. It's a difficult one.
So for my last question, just in case one of your loved ones gets to see this interview, what would you like to tell them?
I love them and I miss them. My children, I love you guys and I miss you guys. Mom, she's my rock, she's my best friend. My dad, my grandma, they're the only ones that I have here. I'm trying, but I do love them and I do miss them and I think about them every day. Yeah.
All right, Marta. Thank you for this interview. And are you okay with me using that for my YouTube channel?
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.